Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and known as a kickboxer. At 5 feet 4 inches tall, he weighed in at 134.5 pounds. His record, 4 wins with 1 loss. Training with One Hit MMA and fighting tonight out of Clearfield, Utah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jai, the Tasmanian Devil, Santos.
All right, Stephen Farragher, here we go. Jai, the Tasmanian Devil Santos. This kid has been, well, virtually coming up through the ranks as one of Utah's baddest 135-pound fighters.
Well, and check this place out. This is the first of 8 fights. This place is electric. This guy is a frickin' stud. Watch out, because he's training at One Hit MMA. He's also doing some capoeira. That is some Brazilian kicking, and he wants to pull off a big kick tonight.
Well, I tell you what, he's training with the right gym with the guys over at One Hit MMA and also the capoeira gym where he's mixing it up. This kid has got nothing but a bright future ahead of him. His strengths are, well, he's not afraid to stand and bang. And like you said, his kicks are absolutely deadly, dangerous, powerful. This kid is the real deal.
Being 4-1, you know, his only loss was in his debut, and he fought one of Utah's toughest in Ollie Bradstreet. He knows what wrestlers about. His opponent, a wrestler, he says, hey, I got respect for wrestlers, but I'm going to give it to him tonight.
Well, he comes with a good camp, and he's got a lot of friends and family that are here tonight and excited to see him. Jai Santos is one of these guys that has a huge following. A lot of people are going to follow this kid in his career. And like I said, the future is bright. The future is bright for this guy.
And he's a twin. He learned how to fight defending his twin sister growing up. People wanted to mess with his twin sister, isn't having anything with it. He said it was rough growing up in Brazil, but he learned a lot of the skills and life fundamentals that are going to help him in the cage tonight.
His opponent tonight, fighting from the black side of the cage, trained as a grappler. He comes in tonight with a record of 5 wins with just 1 loss. At 5 feet 6 inches tall, he weighed in at 5-time at 134.5 pounds. Training at Throwdown Elite Training Center and fighting out of Orem, Utah. Make him feel welcome, Rail Center. Here comes Trevor Mellen.
All right, Trevor Mellen training down there with Griffin Reno and the guys over at the Throwdown Elite Training Center. Now, they've gone through a little bit of transition, but Trevor Mellen has not stopped training for the past, well, 4.5 months. He's fired up. He's ready to go. He's in this cage to prove a point tonight, and that is he is the baddest 135-pounder in the state.
Well, and he wants to earn a nickname. His goal at the end of this fight is to earn the nickname, so no longer will we just call him Trevor Mellen, but Trevor Crack-Yo Mellen.
Well, I don't think that his cornermen would be too, they would be excited about that nickname because of the fact that Trevor is a solid wrestler. He can pick guys up, he can dump them on his head, he can beat him in multiple ways.
All of our fights tonight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Tyler Tomlinson, the 3rd man inside the cage.
Yeah, 2-time All-American and 2-time All-State from Payson, Utah. 5-1 MMA record, and you see he's big. He cut 20 pounds for this fight. He told me today, even though they fought at 135, that he's probably weighing about 155.
Tyler Tomlinson is your 3rd man inside the cage for Jai, the Tasmanian Santos, and Trevor Mellen. Of course, I am Johnny Ritchie, sitting here with Cage Side with Steve Farragher. Later on the program, we're going to have an interview with the preacher, Shane Traveler of the WCFC. This is his brainchild. He's put this thing together. And we're just here along for the ride. It's been a fantastic night. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, round number 1 in the inaugural WCFC event, coming live to you from the Rail Event Center.
And hurry and put on your Facebook and tweet all to your friends that they are still giving out some of these fights for free. So tell your friends and family, go to WCFC.com to check out these fights. Oh, Trevor, you see him doing his wrestler style, immediately going for the takedown.
Shooting him for the takedown, and Jai doing a pretty good job of stopping him, and it looked like he's got that front headlock kind of under the arm choke there. Not necessarily a guillotine yet, but he's doing a good job of stopping the takedown.
No question about it. Very good, very much improved, very good takedown defense from Jai. Oh, and then he does get him down, but that he's in. Oh, defends the guillotine choke well.
That's right. You saw that he stopped the choke, and now he's working toward past the guard. He's going to get Jai against the fence here. And if I know anything about the guys that he's training with, Griffin Reno and the boys, he's going to be raining down strikes and possibly looking for a submission from this position.
Yeah, one thing you'll see from these against the fence fighters is they love to wear the small black tights. It's kind of a team thing that they do, and you can see they're all physical specimens.
Well, you see that he's got Jason Mertlick and Griffin Reno in his corner, and like I said, he's doing exactly what they're asking. Get him over here, press him against the fence, drop some elbows, expose this kid so that you can get on top and crash him.
But Jai's doing a good job of, not letting there be a lot of space, to not take some damage, Needs to work on either getting his back against the cage to stand back up, or gain the guard.
Well, Jai doing a very nice job right there, using the fence to turn his body away from it. He does not like that crowded position. He wants to create as much space as he can so that he can possibly look for a submission. Trevor doing a nice job of freeing that right leg. Small little incremental movements, and now he has it free. But Jai Santos, quick to get him right back inside that half guard position.
Yeah, a good battle on the ground. Jai's got some really good submissions, and Trevor's showing some of that control. Oh, Trevor takes the back. Bad position.
Bad position for Jai. He's kind of slipped right into that thing, and now he's peppering him with shots and looking for that possible choke right there. But Jai doing a pretty good job of getting back to his knees, but he's got to be careful.
Oh, that's looking tight. Is it under the chin? You see him peeling the arms off so he can't get that choke. Good battle by Jai.
Yeah, good transition back and forth. But now Trevor lands in a full mount. This is not looking good for Jai Santos.
No, there is still a lot of time left in this round. You see Jai trying to explode out, looking to get out the back door.
Trevor doing a pretty good job of keeping both his hooks in. He's going to try to stretch him out and flatten him out and then pound away and soften him up for that rear naked choke.
Oh, he's up a little high. This is an opportunity that Jai has to shake a little bit and go out that backdoor escape. You can see Trevor going for the armbar from it.
He doesn't have it tight, and Jai gets in out of that and he gets into a good position here.
And Trevor, again, working for the takedown. You can see that even though he gave up some position, immediately gets back into a good position and gets another takedown. Good control.
Trevor Mellen does have great hips, great control. He's a solid wrestler, and he's going to do what he has to do to get those takedowns. And he's going to be methodical. He's going to take his time, and bam, you see right there, he gets a takedown. He's in a good spot.
A little bit stale right now. I'd like to see Trevor try to posture up, and use some position to rain down some elbows and strikes. He's got him against the cage. This is a good opportunity to do that.
Well, there's no doubt about it, but Jai not doing much with that closed guard. You'd like to see him open that guard up to look for a positive position, but right there, you see now he separates like he's going to use the fence to pull off, but right back into that closed guard. Right now, he's just playing defense, and if nothing really happens here, I would like to see Tyler Tomlinson stand these guys up.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, with the stalemate action right now, if someone isn't looking to improve their position, land some good strikes, the ref will stand them up. And that was a good little elbow from Trevor.
But even then, you're seeing 5, 6, 10, 15 seconds of a lull in the action. Got to get these guys up on their feet.
Part of the problem when you match up two guys that are so evenly matched is sometimes there are a little lull, in the action because, Jai is, working on, being defensive, not giving up stuff, and there you go.
Well, there you go. Tyler Thompson's going to say, look, let's stand this thing up too much. Not enough action. I want to see this thing on its feet.
Jai throwing a big left hook.
Both these guys look like they weigh 155 pounds.
Oh.
They're monsters at 135. I want to reiterate that. These guys are 135 pounds.
And
all right, and there is time. Well, that's it for your first round between Jai Santos fighting out of the red corner and Trevor Mellen fighting out of the black.